Hello and welcome to this episode of Cosmic Crow Tarot, where today we're going to talk a little bit about small businesses and what they have to offer. The small business I'm going to focus on today is Mystic Metals, and you can see there, explore your future and fate with the flip of a coin. And this is the creator behind the Mystic Metals Tarot, which are tarot coins that I am absolutely just obsessed with. Now, in this bag, I've already shared this, I've done a video on this already, you've got the little guidebook right there that tells you different things about the different coins she offers and how to work with them. And you've got like the coins themselves. And these are some of my absolute, this is like one of my favorite decks. I use it all the time. When I do festivals and events and I do face-to-face, any kind of readings, it's always about these. For one, that's sound. That sound is just, it's one of those just sounds that we could just enjoy all the time. And each one of these is one of the 78 cards of the tarot. And you see there, I pull out the Six of Swords. And you can use this, you can talk about it, leave that stress behind and find that time of peace and harmony. The way that I work with them a lot of times is I'll have the person enjoy that sound. And they'll go ahead and pull the one out and then I'll talk about it while I find that illustration in the deck. So you have a visual about it too. Now the thing about this deck and the bag and everything, you don't just get this. She doesn't just share the stuff that you purchase. There's an awesome magnet about astrology. I don't actually have a place to put it at the moment, so it lives in the bag. And then even this, where the business card was in and everything, there's this awesome keychain with a bee on it. We're kind of like bees. We're honeybees. We're working for those goals. And you've got the little things in here too. I love everything that she's added. This is a little blank one that you can use. And then this is a yes or no one. That is awesome. I've played around with that one a lot too. It actually works. It's kind of like a pendulum, yes or no. And the way that I do it, ask questions. Is my name Amanda? Flips over, it's yes. Yes, that's the name that I was given when I was born. So if you didn't know my name, hi, I'm Amanda. Nice to meet you. It's not just tarot coins or anything she has either. Here are the timing coins, and she has thought of everything. There's the zodiac seasons. All 12 of them are right in there. There is the months of the year. Again, all 12 of them are right there. The days of the week, 7 of them are right there in there. So you can connect with the energy of the week just by putting those down. These are actual dice. And as I'm one that loves to use dice in my reading, holy crap, how pretty are those? The way they shine and everything, yes. Everything that she has thought of, the energy and the time and the effort that this woman has put in to create these things for us. I can't thank her enough. And that's why I said about small businesses. Places like Mass Market, they're fantastic. They're easy to get, and they're cheaper too because you can make a lot of them. But the time and effort that small businesses put in, they're definitely worth spending that extra money to get. Those are the Sabbats. The Sabbat, she thought of those. What else do we have in this box, or this bag of magic? Time association, so you have the different times of the day. The chakras, you've got the different chakras right there, and each one of these is colored so that you have the different energies of each of the chakras. Right there, they've got the gold background and everything, and there's the root chakra, the solar plexus. You get the idea, everything. She has thought of everything, and this is incredible. And again, one of the reasons you should support small businesses. What do we have left? The weather seasons, and it's a very small bag because we only have 4 weather seasons. So these are just what everybody knows and loves from Mystic Metals Divination. She does Kickstarters all the time. She shares things all the time. She does so much, and it's incredible. I would highly recommend you following her on the socials, Instagram, Facebook, so you can see when those new Kickstarters come out, when you can purchase these things for yourself. Now, what I'm actually here to share with you today is one of her newest things. I've already opened the box, and the box and I did not really get along. I'm not going to be able to reuse this box at all. Purple tissue paper and everything. But here is the casting mat for the Mystic Metals Divination coins. Now there's a bigger one too that I have, but it's so big you can't get it on camera or anything like that. Let me move this so I can show you what I mean. This one is nice and small, and it has the different spreads right on it, the different positions that you can have. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different positions right here, 8 different coins that you can throw. And we've got wealth, guidance, hearth, career, social, health, and love. So wealth and health are kind of right there. So I love the fact that this is so small and you can use it so well. So I definitely knew about this when she sent it. And that's, like I said, the reason that you should purchase from small businesses. They do these little tricks. They do these little things because they appreciate your business so much. There's such, like, so many amazing creators just in the United States of America that we could all help and benefit from one another if we share our gifts with them. And Mystic Metals Divination definitely does that. But that's just one piece of what I have to share with you. Got this that I didn't even know about that she shared as well. I think it's the tarot cloth, which I absolutely love. I collect them. Bandanas mostly. That's what you'll see in my pictures and stuff. Because, you know, you don't need something fancy or anything like that. You've got this whole thing. And like I said, the bigger it is, the less it really works in my favor when it comes to like sharing them in a video. But you've got this entire thing, and it's definitely a very, very nice bandana with that, or cloth, or whatever you want to call it, with that sun and moon and everything on it and the different positions and stuff. I love it. I love it. And I didn't even know about that. That's something extra that she has shared with us to, like, you know, just give us more to offer that you wouldn't expect. You know, like places like Amazon and Walmart and stuff, they're likely not going to give you this extra stuff with your things. Look, there is an awesome little sun pin. You got the little pins on the back, so you can hook that to whatever you want. And a Palo Santo, I believe it is, with a nice little gold ending right there to bring some clear energy to you and everything. So that's a nice little addition that she has shared with us. Now I'm going to hold this off on a side because I knew about that. Yes, and share this last thing in the bag that, you know, she just shared with us because she wanted to. Tissue paper and everything is keeping that safe, and it doesn't want to come out. So now we can put the box away. Yes, my nice ruined box because I couldn't wait to get it open. That's an issue I definitely have. Impatience. But look, it's a Mystic Midnight Oracle Celestial Ascensions, and it's just a blank notebook. And you can never, ever have enough just notebooks. I have a ton of notebooks. People give me notebooks for my birthday and different holidays and stuff all the time because they're rather inexpensive, and I'm a writer. I've always been a writer. Like when I was a kid, that was my favorite thing to do, read and write, like different books and stuff. And I'd write stories of my own. So like having these extra notebooks and stuff, definitely something that I just love and enjoy. Now here is the creme de la creme that many of us did not know Mystic Metals even shared, because it's the coins, and this is a card deck, and it's the Mystic Midnight Oracle Celestial Ascension Edition. Now as Cosmic Crow Tarot, we've got that cosmic in there, and when I saw this, I absolutely fell in love with it. And this, I believe, is an awesome little sticker. Again, just sent it because she wanted to, and this is what makes small businesses so wonderful. A little snip from the scissors gave us what we needed to open this box and see what the cards look like. Then I can share them with you and start working with them, adding them to my readings and everything. You know, I don't do actual readings with just oracle cards most often. Like, those are not what I focus on, but I always like to add oracles because they give you that extra information you might not have had before. Now, here on the back, it says Mystic Midnight Oracle Celestial Ascension Edition. 52 cards, card deck created by Maeve Marie. Maeve Marie is the woman behind this amazing idea and this small business. Card size, the card stock, she tells you everything. Gold foil illustrations, matte lamination, matte gold edges, complete with foil stamped guidebook. Like, she thought of everything with this deck, and I can already feel the magic and everything with it. A celestial deck for everyday mindfulness, intuitive guidance for self-empowerment and spiritual well-being. The cards include zodiac, planetary, archetypal, and celestial, and you've got the website and everything right there, and you've even got the little thing right there to show her Instagram, which I will put in a link in the description below, so you can click right on it and find what this woman is all about and what she has to share. The guidebook right there, that purple and everything. Purple cosmics, that's definitely, the purple's my favorite color, so I'm already like, just the guidebook alone and the deck, like that black and gold, awesome. Like, look at the way that it shines and everything, and the sparkle, I don't know if that comes out that well, but that sparkle is beautiful right there. Yes, I'm so excited about this deck. Now let's get into it, shall we? We're gonna do it like this, okay? We're gonna do one card at a time, so you're seeing them at the same time I am. There is the first one, and it's Supernova Determination, and you have that illustration right there. Now the guidebook itself will give you the different meanings of the cards. But I love like oracle cards and the freedom that it gives to you. So that supernova determination, it's focus. Focus on what you want to achieve. You know, those higher powers have your back when you have your own back and you believe in yourself. So I'm going to set that one right like that. Who do we have next? We have nebula creations. So those creations, those ideas, those are our connection to the powers that be and our connection to the universe. So that beautiful, the colors and everything on this deck, they're all very similar, but they have that purple cosmic background. They're just missing that crow, right? Shooting star wish, you know, make those wishes come true and shoot for the stars. We've got solar eclipse or solar flare energy. You know, those solar flares, I think, actually cause us to have less energy. But when we have that passion within us, you know, that can give us energy to go after our dreams. We have galaxy and wisdom right here. You know, that's messages from the past, history and everything like that. The powers that be, the ones that have come before us, everything is what gives us that wisdom and knowledge we need to keep going. We have universe and infinity. Bleh, I can't talk. But the universe and infinity right there. That's one of those what I want to call it a kaleidoscope, but I don't think that's correct. But you make those designs with that like pencil and everything in the circle, so that is beautiful. They're so simple yet so magical at the same time. There's stardust and magic. You can see right there, you can see little sparkles and everything. It's just, you know, it starts out as just a little idea, but then it becomes magic the more we work with it. Next, we have comment and time, and you have that illustration right there with that background and everything. I like the fact that it's like cloudy and everything because you have to push through that. You have to push through those clouds and everything to believe in ourselves, to find that guiding light and that North Star and take our ideas and run with them. We're changing colors now. So those were the, what do we call them? I gotta find the book again. Or the back of the box. Those must be the celestial. So we turned it upside down and I'm actually doing this backwards. So it'd be like starting with a tarot deck and just starting with that King of Pentacles and making it back to the Fool. Definitely tell them doing it backwards because we start with Pisces when it comes to the zodiac signs. It's a little bit difficult. There you see the word Pisces. Then we should have Aquarius, and there is Aquarius. Next would be Capricorn, and there is the Capricorn. And each of these, as simple as they are, they can definitely like spark these ideas. Like Sagittarius would be next, and we've got Sagittarius right there with the Sagittarius. And you know, Sagittarius is the optimist of the zodiac. It's the big picture thinker. It's the horse, half human centaur with the one with the arrow, bow and arrow, and it's the only sign of the zodiac that has the weapon. So when you really have that confidence and you have that passion and that enthusiasm and the mutable fire signs, it's like, you know, go with the flow, go with change. Don't be like freaked out if things don't go in your favor. Remain optimistic and take those experiences and apply them to the next chapter as you shoot for the stars. So this is just a card to give you that reflection to jump off of so that you can take your ideas and go with them, you know, not sit in that ocean of emotion and not learn from your experiences. Like Scorpio right here, that energy of the fixed water. And before the fixed water, we have the cardinal air sign of Libra. Got that one right there. They're so similar, but just that single word can give you different energy with it. Virgo's the perfectionist of the zodiac. It's the one that knows. It knows what it wants. And it knows how to plan for it as well. The mutable earth sign of the zodiac. Mutable, again, like Sagittarius. I love doing that. See how the light catches that zodiac sign and everything in there? Yes, you have to look deeper. You have to look through the clouds in order to learn what this card has to tell you. Virgo is preceded by Leo, the showman of the zodiac. And right there you have that one as well. Followed or preceded by Cancer. There is the Cancer. And yeah, there we go. It connects to that shine too. You know, the mother archetype of the zodiac. Be kind to others, but also love yourself and believe in yourself. There is Gemini, the twins of the zodiac. Taurus is the energy of the time of making this video, you know, middle of spring, appreciating all the fruits of your labor and all the comforts of life right there. And Aries. Aries is the complete of the zodiac, the beginning of the zodiac, you know, not being afraid to take a chance, take a risk, you know, like spring springing up, our own ideas and passions taking the lead and just being that leader we were born to be. Now, what do we have next? It's Pluto, so we're into the planets now. And look, oh my goodness, I love the color of this. Pluto is like my one of my favorite planets in the solar system, astrologically connected to Judgment of the tarot. And I always like to point out when I'm like reading for others and Judgment comes up, I give personal qualities, like personalities, to non-person things, and Pluto is my favorite one to do that with, because once upon a time when they first found Pluto in the sky, in the stars, they said, you know, he's one of our planets, it's part of it, you know, it's right there after Neptune, it's just as good as the others. And then one day scientists said Pluto isn't big enough, so it's just a dwarf planet. That does not take away from the energy of Pluto. Pluto judges itself confidently, and you know, it's still the planet of revolution. It's the planet of transformation. It's the one of like generations. So it's got the most power of all. It doesn't matter what other people think. When you judge yourself fairly, like Pluto does, when you believe in yourself and you have that confidence, then and only then can you find that success of the world. Pluto is preceded by Neptune in the sky. So there is Neptune, and we actually have the symbol or this planet of Neptune right there. That is beautiful. Dreams and illusions connected to Pisces. So that is, I love this deck. Very, very, very cosmic-y with the whole energy and everything. Perfect, perfect for Cosmic Crow Tarot. There is Uranus. Uranus of the tarot is, or Uranus connected to the tarot is the Fool. And I always like to point out, this shows my immaturity and this unwillingness to grow up. Anus. We all have one. We all have it, just like we all have opinions. So, you know, if we're a fool for them and other people call us fools because of it, who cares? Be a fool for what you love. Don't think your ideas stink. Just go for it. Which one comes next? Saturn. Saturn would be next. There is Saturn. Saturn is tarot related, because it is the astrological correspondence. Tarot related to the world, and all those rings and everything around it reminds us we have to work for it. We have to be willing to work, put in the effort, you know, discipline ourselves in order to find that success of the world. Jupiter. Jupiter is my personal favorite planet. Yes, good luck, expansion, fortune, and all of that, because, you know, learn, think big. That's why it's astrologically connected to Sagittarius. So beautiful. I love that Jupiter right there. And look, I don't know if you can see it right there. It's got the big eye of the hurricane, as we call it. I've always wondered what is under that. You know, is there a whole universe, a whole world like there is here, just inside of Jupiter, and we don't even realize it? Maybe one day we'll find out. We've got Mars next, because you know Mars is that next planet before Jupiter. And we've got that illustration right there. Kind of doesn't show that war and anger that comes with Jupiter or the rust or anything. It just reminds us it's a beautiful celestial being in the sky. Will Earth be next? Will Earth be next, or will Venus be next? Earth. Yes, yes, yes. So many people, when it comes to like decks and stuff, I've got different planet ones and stuff. Earth isn't even counted usually. So I love the fact that they've added this, because Earth is our home. You're watching this from Earth. If you're in space and you have YouTube and you're watching this, please comment on this video and let me know. I think that'd be so cool. But Earth, yes, this is where we all come from, and I love the fact that that's in this deck. Venus. Venus is also part of our celestial thing. Beauty. It's connected to the Empress of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite-Smith illustration of this card. You've got that symbol for Venus that tells you right there. In the Wiser Tarot, which is a basis from Wiser Books, that has that has the different, like, it's the different take or different illustrations from the Rider-Waite-Smith. They actually have on the Major Arcana the connections right there on the bottom left, and I love, or the bottom right, I believe. The left is like Hebrew symbols that I have no idea what they mean, but the planetary on the Major Arcana is right there to see. So I love that deck. Little nod to that particular deck. But there is Venus, beauty and everything, and that beauty is right there in that card for sure. And the Mercury. Mercury's communication and technology, and there is Mercury. It's much smaller than all the other ones, but wow. I just love how the light and everything captures on this deck. It's beautiful. I'll put a link in the description below where you can purchase this deck for your own collection as well. There is Success. We're on to what would this card be in the great scheme of the back of the box. We've got the zodiac planet, so maybe the architect. Maybe that might be it. I can never pronounce that word correctly. There is Success, you know, having that idea, having that world picture in your head of what you want to achieve. Awakening is right there. Awakening to your own power, perhaps. Next up is Vitality, that energy and everything that we need to actually achieve what we want to achieve. I love that illustration. Yes, they're so simple, yet so much knowledge and wisdom, like just to gain from this. There is dreams relating to Neptune. Neptune, Pisces is the zodiac sign of dreams, and those dreams remind us our dreams have potential. The moon of the major arcana. We have to believe in ourselves in those dreams in order to make them a reality. Inspiration can come from literally anywhere, so be inspired by life. What's next? We've got restructure right there, kind of reminding us, take our ideas, come up with a new perspective, and have perhaps restructure our ideas and our thoughts to gain the success that we desire. Indulgence is right there. Devil energy is coming with this card when I think about it, because you indulge too much, but too much of a good thing isn't a good thing, but a little bit of a good thing is a great thing, right? So there is indulgence. We've got patience right here. Oh, patience. Definitely something that I struggle with, but something that we need to have in our lives. There, you can kind of see the word patience on there. This deck is not so easy on camera. I have noticed that because, the glare and everything, but it makes it pretty when you do it, right? Transformation is right there. Look through the clouds, find that truth within, and transform your life like Pluto did. Don't let the opinions of others make you think that you can't be that revolution in your life. Meditation is right there, reminding us that sometimes we need to sit with our thoughts to learn from this, learn the secrets of our soul, to learn from the experiences of our past. Balance is right there. Libra energy, and you've got the full balance energy right there. You can see that in the illustration, balance. Circle sun in the middle with the moon on either side, so that is beautiful. Who do we have next? Expansion kind of just blooms out right there, doesn't it? So as simple as the illustrations are, they're so magical, they're so celestial, and they're so cosmic crow-ish for sure. The black, that could be the crow feathers and everything, so it connects very, very well to what I do. Solitude, reminding us to spend that time in solitude to learn the secrets of our souls. And courage. It takes courage, it takes strength in order to make our dreams a reality. And I don't know if you can kind of see it. The waves and everything, to face that ocean of emotion, to face our own doubt, to look through those clouds and find that courage to make our dreams a reality. We've got victory right here with this illustration. This is gorgeous, isn't it? So all those, it's Six of Wands energy to me. Learning from all those experiences of our past, learning from the ones that have come before us and our own things, no matter how small those victories might have been, appreciating them and learning from them can help us find even more victory. We've got destiny next. If you draw this card, it's am I working towards my destiny? This could be the absolute resounding yes that you're going to achieve your destiny. You're on the right path. Next, we have truth. Truth is the next one. Taking that time to find the truth that is right for us. You could use these cards as well, with the tarot, and then set this one aside, and that's the question that you're asking is, what is the truth? And then pull the card of whichever tarot card wants to answer that question. You could actually do that with any of them, couldn't you? That's what I love about oracles. They just go with the tarot so well. They're completely different, but at the same time, they just add something else to the message that the cards want to share with you. There is power, and it shows that king and everything. Find that personal power, find that confidence in yourself to become powerful in your life. Next up, we have beauty. Beauty and power kind of go hand in hand right there, don't they? Yes. Venus energy with beauty, and it says we can be beautiful. We can have beautiful lives when we just have some compassion for ourselves, learn from our experiences, and be willing to work for it. Beauty relates to Virgo as well. That mention that I said about paying attention to the little details and stuff. Maeve Marie definitely did that with this deck. She paid attention to those little details. She made that background thing. It's so simple, yet so inspiring at the same time. There is intuition, trust your intuition. She definitely does, and she creates these things for all of us to enjoy. The small business, definitely worth appreciating. Like no other. I love her work. There is manifestation, manifest your ideas, manifest your beliefs, ideas and goals and everything. You have that power to do it. And last but certainly not least is optimism. Optimism looks, oh, it's like sage. You see sage with the crystal and everything there. So it's just remain optimistic. Do not doubt yourself. Sagittarius energy, shoot for the stars. And when you can't reach those stars, learn from that experience so you can try again. Never, ever, ever give up. Guidebook, very small, but very much information, a lot of information. How cool is that? Look, I opened up right up to Sagittarius. Fire, November 23rd to December 21st. That's fluctuating. Sometimes it starts on November 21st. I think the latest it starts is November 23rd. There's the symbol and the archer. And as I am a Sagittarius, I'm just going to go ahead and read this to you. Sagittarius is idealistic and optimistic. They enjoy leading a life of adventure and exploring curiosities along the way. Sagittarius' sense of humor and open mind help them make the most of life. Sagittarius must exercise caution when it comes to conversation and communication, and a little diplomacy can serve them well. Yes, we are blunt to a fault and we'll say whatever is on our minds. Definitely take caution when we do that. If you feel impatient on your journey, yes, we Sagittarians are very, very impatient. I think most of the fire signs are. And in this day and age, it doesn't matter what your zodiac sign is. You're probably still impatient. If you feel impatient on your journey, it may be time for another trip as constraint may bring you angst. Do what you love most and explore the world around you. Whether a trip to the local park or to a foreign country you've never been to, the time spent outside of your usual habitat will leave you feeling refreshed. That's another thing about Sagittarius. We love to travel, we love to learn, we love to see everything out there that we can actually enjoy and see, because those are experiences that we can absolutely learn from. Personally, I'm a stay close to the ground Sagittarius, like flights, airplanes and stuff absolutely terrify me. I don't trust structure that much, and I'm claustrophobic, so definitely not really want to get in a plane, but travel, it's so much fun. It really is. So that's Sagittarius energy. And every sign of the zodiac is right here in this book, so you can learn about them as well. And it comes with the deck. It comes with that Mystic Midnight Oracle deck, which is so cool. I'm so excited to add this deck to my collection. You'll be seeing it a lot. If you want one of the cards from it, a message, then comment on this video and I'll share it with you. If you want this one with your personalized reading, which are always available, you can book them online at my website, www.cosmiccrotarot.com. And say that you want this deck in your reading. That's absolutely an option. You'll get the message from the guidebook, as well as a message from me personally, how I see those different cards and everything, because that's what you're wanting, right? The intuitive thoughts of me, Cosmic Crow Tarot. That sticker, again, very, very cool sticker. I don't know what I'll stick it to. I have a ton of stickers, and they're fun to have. You stick them to things, but if I stick them to stuff, then I'm not going to have them anymore. I have a ton of crow stickers. Probably, I think stickers don't weigh that much, so definitely not exactly a ton, but probably a pound at this point, right? A pound. And until I run out, if you get a personalized reading with me from an event or a festival and we're face to face, I'll let you have a sticker. I'll have them with me and you can get a sticker. There is that Palo Santo that she just kindly gave to me. There is the notebook that you can write down your messages and stuff from this deck. And that's actually how I recommend learning the tarot and learning Oracle and everything, is write it down. Let those thoughts come to you and just scribble them down, and then go back and look later and see if they actually happen. That is a fantastic way to actually learn tarot. It's not just memorizing stuff. It's connecting with it and learning from each day how they relate to your life. There is that pen that you get with it. It's still in the little baggie because I don't feel like taking it out. And then last but no, I'm not done yet. We got the cloth. Got the cloth right there that doesn't exactly fit in the picture, but you've got that symbol right there and everything, that moon with the celestial things going around it. You'll definitely see that coming up because that's how I do my readings, my Instagram and my Facebook, my socials. There's always a bandana or a cloth underneath. That is the background. And last but certainly not least, this awesome coin thing that I have gotten as well. You see those different signs and everything. I'm going to do right before we close this video and everything, if you want to go. Thanks for watching so far. But let's see what we need to focus on and how we're going to focus on it. I'm just going to take one of these coins out. See the coins right there? Yes. I'm going to do one of these coins. Take one out and throw it. And there it lands on both of them. We turn it over. What is it? There is Judgment. Look. It's judgment, judgment. We met judgment, talked about its astrological connection to Pluto. The more we judge ourselves fairly, the more we love ourselves, the more we have compassion for ourselves, the more we trust ourselves, the more love we are going to we're going to find in our lives, not only for ourselves, but people are going to love us too, because we're confident in who we are and we just believe in ourselves. And that health, because it fell right there in the center of that health remind us when we feel confident and healthy within, we can start feeling healthy as well. So forgive those past, forgive those experiences so that we can learn from them. And then, we're not holding on to those grudges. We're not holding on to the pain. So we're not letting those negative emotions bring us down and make us not healthy. So judgment appearing right there definitely made a whole lot of sense to me. This, as I said, was like to share with you what I've got new that I've added to my collection, as well as telling you support small businesses like Mystic Midnight Oracle. Support small businesses. They share all this with you. They've put so much time and effort in it, and they give so much in this stuff. Like, it's just, they want you there. They appreciate us. They appreciate what we have to offer. They thank us. As I started with this video, I'll end it as well. You see right there, thank you for supporting our small business. I'm a small business as well, so if you're looking for a reading, some insight, inspiration, and empowerment, look no further. Comment on this video, message me on the socials, or book one directly on my website, cosmicrotarot.com. All of that information will be in the description below. As always, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again in the next one.